If you're a human beginner, you can follow this build. I'll try to make it fun and followable without being too fast or crazy. 5 peasants in gold and queue up 2 peasants. Take one of the peasants and make an altar. The next peasant, the first peasant that comes out, builds a barracks. I don't use grid hotkeys, so for me it's B is to build barracks. If you do use grid hotkeys, well, I leave you to your own devices. Then the next peasant that comes out builds a farm, and then I hold shift and I right click on the trees. I take this guy and I hold shift and right click on the trees, and same for this guy. Next peasant that comes out is going to build another farm. Build it over here and hold shift, right click it on the trees. Then we're going to fill our gold mine. By the way, there's 3 ways to control and move your camera. You can hold middle mouse button if you have a nice mouse wheel on your mouse. Not every mouse has a comfortable press. And then drag the map, Archmage, when altar finishes. Or you can edge span with your mouse like this. You can change the speed of this if you don't like the speed. Or you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard. And the 4th way is to hold the minimap or press somewhere on the minimap. Barracks finishes, we make footmen. Make sure there's always 2 peasants in production. Looks like I put 1 too many peasants in my gold mine. So we're gonna rally on the trees now and pull the 1 extra out. Anytime your unit production is over halfway, make sure that another one has been queued up, like this. You never want to have 3 in production, but you never want to have 0 in production, because we got goals. At 80 gold and 22 population, we make our 3rd farm. I have a control group for altar and for barracks.
For the BWLR.
I rally them here.
Hopefully you'll see Nefarian Smile GL.
Then I'm going to take 5 peasants, put them in control group 2, and I'm going to press C for call to arms, and then hold shift and right click them next to the camp. This one will be control 1 to be control group 1. Summon water elemental, and then we creep this. Yeah, I hope so too. Thank you for the sub, CKMD. Any units that get attacked, we move them out. We take the barracks and we right click it either on her portrait here or on her model on the map. And then we make another peasant. We currently have 8 peasants for lumber. We're gonna get a 9th. And then at 27 out of 30 population, we're gonna make a scout tower. We take another camp. We tank with our water alley. And then once we have 320 gold, we press upgrade to keep. Every new footman that comes out, brilliance. Every new footman that comes out, we select it like this, and then we press shift 1. Which will add it to the control group 1. Arcane tower.
I'll check it out.
And then we just keep doing green camps. And then still at 27 pop, we make a blacksmith in front of our arcane tower like this.
That's good. What's the plan?
Looks like his blood mage is heading over to our base. So we're going to take 4 healthy peasants and we're going to make them into militia and attack him. We will repair the tower and try to save our peasants.
That's curious. You asked for it.
And then we're gonna make another farm. Maybe 2 extra farms.
I'm trying to think here.
Send all the militia back to work.
Sounds good.
All the militia back to work and make sure that the blacksmith is still building. And we'll get a arcane vault as well.
I can help.
This will be a lot harder for most people to defend than how I did it. I'm sorry about that. I would like to point out that I'm under 100 APM. So I was not very fast, but I was quite efficient. Hopefully you could see what I was doing and you can get some inspiration from that. We keep doing green camps. Everything that is finishing a building, we shift click to the trees. We're not going to make any more footmen. We have 4. It's okay if you make a 5th, but we're trying not to overdo footmen too much. Because we're going to be going into riflemen. Just so you have an idea of where we're going, we're going to be going for rifleman, priest, and mountain king second. It's a very solid build. Water elemental to tank, even if it means that you have to wait a bit.
Sounds interesting.
We send him in first. Summon another.
Going to violence.
Make 2 rifles and rally it in our base. And when tier 2 finishes, we immediately start Mountain King and Arcane Sanctum as well. And we power build it with a second peasant, so it produces a little bit faster. Note that most likely you will forget to use your Sanctum when it finishes, so you might as well not power build it. Looks like he's attacking into our base. If he gets in range, try to target the Arcane Tower on his Blood Mage. Okay, we finished the camp. Let's go home. Did you see how he moved back with his whole army when we threatened his Blood Mage? And had we not threatened his Blood Mage, then he would have killed the shop. So maybe focusing hero is good. Something you could learn from. Because people are afraid of their hero getting attacked. Okay, let's make more farms. Even if we're getting attacked, we need to keep producing.
Sounds interesting.
Now we're gonna give everything that gives strength to Mountain King.
I can help. What's the plan? I can help. That's curious.
Including this ring.
I can help. I'll check it out.
Okay, this is gonna be an important part
What's the plan?
that you would like to focus on. Creeping. Once your second hero comes out, it is more important to get level 3 second hero than it is to get level 4 on your main and 2 on your second hero. So we're gonna section off our Archmage about half a screen away so that the 100 XP and the 20 all goes to the Mountain King. This will give Mountain King level 2 plus from a big orange camp. He's killing some peasants, it's not really a big deal.
That's curious.
Basically, when you see someone constantly harassing with hero, if you just stay on top of your macro, aka your base building, unit building, etc., you know they're buying time for something. Of course, you may not know. You may just be being overwhelmed by constant harass.
That's curious.
You know what? We're just gonna put 2 footmen on him and keep creeping. Again, we'll take this camp without the Archmage. I'm also getting long rifle upgrade to increase their range, and we're getting priest adept training. We're a bit low on lumber, so we'll make a lumber mill. These footmen lost sight of where he is.
I can help.
Boots of speed is always very good on Mountain King, as is invulnerability potion. This item is not important, so we'll sell it. And then we're gonna get a heal scroll on the Archmage. Always want to get a heal scroll. Cool. So now that we're at 50 pop, we're gonna get 1 attack upgrade. I try to cancel 1 attack upgrade once you get to 50. This might be GG. So what is he buying time for? He is tier 1. He's currently going from tier 1 to tier 2. Which means that actually he has an expansion. Otherwise, he wouldn't be buying time and be so late on the tech. That means he has either an expo here or here. So let's send footmen to one direction and send our army to the other. This explains why he was so heavy on harassment and why he was so okay losing things in my base. Because the way he sees it, he's got another base coming. So it's not here, then it must be up here, yes?
What ails you? Yes, my friend.
Okay, he's just bad. So
What's the plan?
it's always good to assume the worst, and then if they're actually bad,
That's curious.
then at least you were wrong, but they were bad. Whereas if you assume wrong but they were good, then you're wrong and they're good. Now you're in trouble.
What's the plan?
You have a target? I'll take care of it. Aye, time to go. Our forces are under attack.
Is
I
someone
can help. That's curious.
Okay, we're just gonna make units at home. and just attack his towers with everything we got.
Our forces are under attack.
We'll get Blizzard and Clap. Where are my rifles? Did he kill all the rifles?
I'll take care of it.
Is Shredder Zeppelin drop a thing? It is now. GG. I think my rifles died.